And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Eternal Sonata. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist, second video game, second commentary. When we last left off, stuff happens. Now we're going to do even more stuff. I noticed that's become kind of a thing on this channel. Like, stuff happened, now we're going to do even more stuff. It's kind of one of those things. I didn't intentionally do that. That's not something that I intentionally started as like a trend or something. Like, it just happened once and I've for some reason caught on to doing it more than that. Kind of like the awkward pauses or like my outro. Like, you know, if you like this video or series of videos, please don't forget to like. I never planned that out. Like, I did it once and then I just kept doing it for like the rest of my videos for one reason or another. It's just one of those things that's going to hurt. That's gotta hurt. Okay, ow! That hurt. Or did it? I don't freaking know. In any case. Fire Blast, maybe? I don't think that's gonna kill him. Oh, it did. Good. Stronger and stronger. I'm like Judith when she levels up. Stronger and stronger. Anyway, whatever the case will be. Yeah, that'll finish you off. We're gonna move Frederic into the light, give myself a Spirit's Pathway, and actually cast another one to heal Beach. That's so awesome. It has like 2,000. It heals like 2,000 health, even with no echoes, which is amazing. So much better than Sacred Signature. In fact, I kind of want to like put Sacred Signature back on after this dungeon is over, ladies and gentlemen, just to show you how much of a difference Spirit's Pathway does compared to Sacred Signature. Like, it's like night and day. No, that really wouldn't be a pun, because both Sacred Signature and Spirit's Pathway are day or light moves, I should say. Okay, we block that. By the way, when are we finally going to learn how to counterattack? I think this might... That was actually kind of unintentional. I think this might actually be the final dungeon that we'll have where everyone is split up. I believe that... Because... Actually, I should let you guys know, I actually know who the boss of this dungeon is supposed to be. Because, that's right, because I believe you have to beat the dungeon of this... Beat the boss of this dungeon first before you can do the optional Dolce fight, I believe, anyway. I could have misread that, I'm not quite sure. It's also close enough. Spirit's Pathway, there we go. Give you some help. Oh, it's nothing. And, Fire Blast, I believe. Yeah, close enough. Good. There we go.
Good job, good job.
Good job indeed, but... Yeah, I know who the boss of this dungeon is supposed to be. I haven't hinted at who he or she might be, but yeah, at the very least, I don't believe that I have. I believe that's the way that we're supposed to go, so I'm gonna go this way first. Get a little extra experience.
How pitiful.
You soulless creatures! Ugh, I'm so glad that stupid Skull and Bones is off the salsa. Man, I hated that. Having that stupid footlock on me, it was annoying. Now I need to figure out what... Oops. Force that. Now I need to figure out what's causing Polka to have constant shadow. Like, I think it's her umbrella, I think. Anyway, let's go ahead and block. Whoop, block again. Good. Luckily, these guys are a bit easier to block than the candlesticks or the fish, I think, because their attacks are a lot slower and they're a lot easier to read, I think. In my opinion, like, Grand Slam to finish you off. No, it didn't. I'm actually quite surprised. Oh well. Can we get a... Oops, no, we couldn't. Oh well. A Fire Blast. Let me see if I can beat you with regular moves. Nope. By the way, just to let you guys know, whenever you see... You guys should have probably figured this out already, but whenever you see like a red number for damage, that's a critical hit. You know. I figured that out a long time ago, but someone said so in the comment section. Someone told me in the comment section. Well, actually, I'm not quite sure if I consider that to be like a legitimate critical hit or just extra damage. I mean, it was pretty self-explanatory. It did a lot more damage than normal, so that must have been a critical... Actually, yes, I knew it was a critical hit, but, you know, just in case you guys weren't quite sure, yes, the red numbers are indeed critical hits. Critical hits do exist in this game. I probably sound like a broken record, but that is alright. Fire Blast should finish you off, I do believe. There we go. How's that? Luckily, everyone's in the light, so if he tries to attack us with close range, he'll just be the stupid dragon thing. Let me see if I can finish off the Grand Slam. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. And Beat is next. Beat should finish him off if Frederic doesn't. Okay, yeah, he's almost dead. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead to the world. What is down here, I wonder? You soulless creatures, indeed, Frederic. I've realized that's become kind of a thing for some reason. Like, everyone that's watched these videos loves quoting that line. For some reason. I guess it's just one of those things, I suppose, but it's quite hilarious, actually. Like, everyone loves that line for some reason. How pitiful, you soulless creatures. I mean, because, you know, Frederic just has that aura of coolness to him, you know? It's like, he just says stuff that, like, if a normal person were to say it, they just sound like emo and depressed. When Frederic says it, he sounds cool. You know, because he's Frederic Francois Chopin. Anyway, let's go ahead and, oops, go this way. And I'll give myself a Spear's Pathway, actually. There we go. And let's see, Fire Blast should finish this guy off, I think. Nope, it didn't. Okay. Block. Block. Haken Bukse. Or something, I don't know. Bukse? Is the CH like a cuss sound or a ch sound? You have to forgive me, I'm not very knowledgeable on German phonetics, so...
How pitiful, you soulless creatures.
It's not that, you know, it's not that German is like a hard language to pronounce, I don't think. It's just that, you know, I'm just not very knowledgeable of the phonetics, so I'm not quite sure which vowel sounds make what sounds. If they're static sounds, or if they have like short and long vowel sounds like we have in English. Or what. Anyway. What sound the consonants make specifically and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable in anything of that sort, so you have to forgive me about that. Fire Blast should kill you. There we go. How's that? And, you know, I think I'll finish this stupid fish thing off, because I hate these fish so much. Grand Slam. There we go. You're gonna attack from behind, aren't you, dearie? Ow. Okay, blocked too early there. I was actually trying to turn around. I was trying to turn... Because, like, the way that this game works, I'm sure I've explained this before, is if someone is attacking you from behind, you can still get a chance to block them if you hit A to turn around, and then hit A again for a chance to block. But sometimes, like, that might count, the game might register as you hitting A too early, or B, depending on what your controller map is. I have B set to attack because it's the same thing as Tales of Vesperia. Although Vesperia is a little different. A was arts in Vesperia, and A was arts. X was blocking, I do believe, instead of using items. So, but you know, I just thought that. Sorry, coughed there for a second. I just thought that I thought that it would have been a lot easier to integrate if I had this attack button set to the same button for both. Okay. The game was kind of like slowing down there a bit. I'm not quite sure why, but it was. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish you off with a Grand Slam, I suppose. I'm gonna go over here, give yourself a Spirit's Pathway, heal you, pretty much to full health, and block. Oops. I'm actually starting to get pretty efficient with this team, actually. You know, I don't want to call that too prematurely though, because like, you know, that boss might kick my butt, because I know who that boss is, and if the boss, I'm not quite sure. Apparently, like I said, the Dolce fights get a little bit easier, because like you get stronger and you get more and more freedom with each consecutive Dolce fight that you do. But I'm not quite sure if it's going to be easy, because you know she still has a very high chance of getting critical hits, which is what I'm really worried about, actually. Actually, I think I'm a lot more worried about the Dolce fight than the actual boss, because I'm not quite sure. Like, if you get a critical hit, this feels too long to be an optional path, I think. Like, if you get a critical hit, or wait, what was I gonna say? I honestly forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, man. She just... if the current boss is as strong as what Dolce is, or later, or Mater, Fire Blast, or Crater, I'm gonna have to censor that out because I actually gave too strong of a hint as to who the boss is gonna be. But anyway, whatever the case may be, we'll just censor that and pretend that that never happened. All right. I hope that's okay with you, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Spirit's Pathway to heal myself. Spirit's Pathway again to heal Salsa. I actually wanted to heal Beat, but whatever. There we go. You're dead. Salsa. I actually don't want to finish this guy off. Fair to be honest. I want to block and block again. Block again. Frederic, move closer to Beat. Spirit's Pathway. There we go. Wow, that's interesting. I've never seen that happen before. Anyway, Grand Slam. There we go. You're dead.
I just cleaned up a teeny tiny bit.
Are you sure it was just a teeny tiny bit, Salsa? There we go. There we go. Are you sure this is optional? I'm not quite sure. I'm just gonna keep... Ooh. I'm really testing my luck here. No, I don't think this was optional. Oh, well. South side one. This game really loves having it's like, whoa, buddy. Okay. Jump. Jump! Ooh! Oh, goodness. It's like, oh, that was stupid. Actually, it wasn't. Or was it? I don't frickin' know! Jump! Oh, God! Jump! Ah! If I make it out of this in one piece, I'm going to be very surprised. I did, somehow. Oh, buddy, man. That was way too close. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and save the game. I think this is where the actual boss is supposed to be. Maybe. Let's go ahead and save the game first, before we check to verify. Now, what is this? Nothing. Okay. Down here, I suppose. No, so is it trigger? Is the Dolce fight trigger before the actual boss fight or after the actual boss fight? I'm not quite sure. I think this is gonna be like the boss.
Well, look at that. This is a go-go village. I was just walking along and then boom! We just popped out of the woods right next to it. I must be a genius if I do say so myself.
Huh? Hey, isn't that your sister March?
You're right, it is! Hey! Salsa, welcome home. I'm glad to see you're okay. I know you're totally hopeless without me around, so I was a little worried about you. But goodness, I sure ran into a lot of trouble on this trip. First, I was thrown in a scary dungeon, and then I climbed a frozen mountain. I'm telling you, it was a spectacle, a truly astoundingly big adventure. Salsa? More importantly, you should probably take a look at that. What is it? What could possibly be more important than the story of my trip? Oh my goodness! The Agogos are glowing! In all the time I've lived here, I've never seen anything like that. It seems like something really has them all worked up.
This time I've got to take a picture of them.
I think they're trying to tell us something. Just look at how excited they are.
I came to find out the secret of the glowing Agogos, but I never expected to find the place where they lived. I suppose luck is on my side today.
Yep.
Now that I think about it, I never did check around here before.
You again.
Frederic, do you know who this person is?
He attacked us for no reason at all in Agogo Forest.
Did I really? I'm afraid I do tend to forget unimportant little details like that. But I have to tell you, today is not only my lucky day, it's all of yours as well. I had intended to take you all to Forte Castle. There you would have been made to suffer until you revealed the secret location of the glowing Agogos. But now that I know where they live, well, there's simply no need for extended torture. I'll just put you out of your misery right now. After all, we really have no need for you anymore. All of you to comfort each other, since this is the end of your pathetic lives.
Yep.
How pitiful, you soulless creatures.
Nothing new to say there. Okay, we're actually fast enough that I believe we can attack first. I hope that he's easier than before. I'm actually really nervous about this fight, but yeah. It's Fugue, voiced by Johnny Young. Oh, okay, I blocked too early. Okay, 2,000 damage. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, actually. I don't think anyway. Spirit's Pathway. There we go. Heal you up. Oh, it's nothing. I probably shouldn't get too close to him with beat. I should probably take advantage of my distance with beat. Okay, let's go ahead and beat you up just a little bit. I suppose use myself a shadow silhouette on you. Alright, so my strategy is to keep Frederic as close to anyone else as possible. Keep him in the light as much as possible. Another Spirit's Pathway, actually, to heal myself. Keep beat away relatively. Like, don't get them too close to each other. But yeah, I think I should be able to handle this. I might have to use an Angel Trumpet or something, I think. It really depends on how well I am at guarding his attacks, because his attacks aren't like super OP or anything, but they're kind of hard to guard, I think. And we're incredibly fast as it is, so yeah, I don't think this should be too much of a problem. Like I said, I think he's still going to give us a hard time, so, you know, I'm still kind of on edge right now. But yeah, we're fighting Fugue. That's who I knew it is. No, I'm not quite sure if I missed my chance to fight Dolce or not.
Very commendable.
Very commendable. Alright, so what I'm going to do, Frederic is next, so I'm going to move him closer to, move him towards Beat. Spears. Yeah, it's a good, you know, honestly, I think it's a good thing that I gave Frederic the speed shoes. Like, because, like, since, like, he needs to be within a certain range in order to do his healing moves, it's probably a good thing to have him be able to run closer to everyone, like, quickly. I think, anyway. Alright. Anyway, meet you up a little bit, do a grand slam on you. There we go. And block. Ow. Block. Okay, what am I going to do now? Spirit's Pathway. Spirit's Pathway. There we go. Do that. Hit you just a little bit. Frederic still actually, I guess the overlimit thing really only works on like I guess it only really works on attacks, because like I've used Spirit's Pathway several times with Frederic, but it does. Ow! Jeez! Jeez! Oh my goodness, man! Alright, Johnny Young Boss, you're gonna need to calm down there, buddy. I might have liked you as Guy Cecile, but, you know, as Fugue, you're kind of a douche, so we're gonna— Ow! 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 Jacuz!
I can hear the accolades.
I can hear the accolades. I can hear it. Anyway, whatever the case may be, let's go ahead and beat you up a little bit. A High Echo Grand Slam should finish you off. No, I don't think it's going to finish him off, actually. But actually, what I want to do is do a rapid shooter, an overlimit rapid shooter on this guy. Oh, he's getting close to death! Good. Good. Oh, boy. Ouchies. Very commendable. Alright. Let's see, I believe that a High Echo Grand Slam should finish this guy off, I think. Yeah, there we go! Yes! He was a lot easier. Okay. So I guess there was no need to worry about losing to him. Anyway, Awkward Pause, see you guys in the next episode.